with Kamala Harris doing your part to help elect her, obviously she's a black woman and Indian woman as well, but what's the importance for you that you've seen in the community in Chicago to rally around her, to support her, to make sure she gets elected?
I'm be honest with you. One thing about us, it's an amazing thing. When Harold Washington ran, we all got together. Everybody got together. Now, when Obama ran, we all got together. It's about her being the first black woman, you know what I mean? They getting together because that's what it is, you know what I mean? And we might not get nothing from her or nothing from, I mean, because we sure want to get nothing from Obama. I don't care. It is what it is. But I mean, and that was my guy. But her in Washington, we did. But it's just the fact that people say, okay, they see somebody like them and they can, like, and it's the woman's thing now. From 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 the Olympics to everything else, it's a woman's thing, and it's a black woman thing now. You know what I'm saying? And by me being a black man, I gotta support and help my black queen. You know what I'm saying? I got to. But everybody looking at it now, like, okay, we vote for her. We vote. They don't even care to know I've been an Indian. The part right there, she black to us. You know what I'm saying? It's just point blank black. So they rallying. You can tell they rallying from all over the world for her, and rightfully so. She's well qualified, overqualified. You know what I'm
It-
saying? So,
yeah.
so they want, yeah.
Now with Kamala, some of her initiatives, she has the Back on Track Reentry Initiative.
Yeah.
So for people that aren't familiar, what do you like about that program, and how do you think it's helped?
Well, it's a great program. If the program is like put you right re-entry back from the penitentiary back into society, and most people uh, never had nothing like that. You know what I mean? And you figure out like, well, okay, because she get a bad rap about, you know what I mean? She put prostitutes, she put people in jail. That's her job. That's her job to do that. Oh, she only put black folks in. No, she can't just because it's way more about black folks in jail. I mean, might be the majority because we do the majority crime at the time. You know what I'm saying? At the time, but the program re-entry when you got out of jail, you come back and then you'll be like, man, what am I doing, man? They give you this program, like I'm gonna give you this. You're in jail. If I got ready to get out of jail, you get 90 days. It's called pre-start. You know what I mean? So to put you right back into society and show you what you can do, what you can't do back and forth. Well, then these different things they give you. So with her, she just took it to another level. You come out the joint, you got this already, and she put it back in there where you can get a job, you can do this, you can do that. You know what I mean? And the good thing about it, you don't got to lie on your thing and say, I ain't no felon. But you are a felon, but they don't care about you being a felon. But this program for you because we know you're a felon. So that's what it is, you know what I mean? Because I got a lot of security companies. I mean, I got one security company I put in, right? And I put people like I give them nice money. Like out the joint, they get nice money. So it's like that. You give them a chance because the fellas can't really get no chance. Everybody keep looking down on everybody. You know what I'm saying? But give us a nice and give everybody a nice chance to make some money. We're all gonna go back to the dope game. I'm gonna go back to sticking nobody. I gotta be robbed. I gotta do none of that. Hey, I'm making this type of money. That's a lot of money. I can take care of my family. I can do what I need to do. Hey man, I ain't going that way. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? That 5x7. That ain't nothing there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good program.
Okay. And with that, you talk about in your book, the Gangsternomics book that you have about the
Yes, man.
similarities between the streets and the corporate
Of
world.
course, it's the same.
But the thing that I think is important in this part, real quick, is that breaking down the lack of everybody makes mistakes. Some people obviously make worse mistakes than others. Obviously, there's racism, there's classism, there's the laws aren't enforced the same way. But from your experience, from being in the streets to now doing a lot of other different things, why do you think it's so hard for some people to give people a second chance after somebody makes a mistake?
Because society is just tripped out. It's to the point where it's, once you make a and once you make a mistake, and we all make mistakes. You know what I mean? That's what they make pencil for. They got a pencil with a eraser on. You know what I mean? We all make mistakes. But society look at you as this hate, like, well, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But you know what the sad part about this? The mistake that you made, somebody in their family made a mistake. But they ain't bringing that up. It's just their mindset is just like, oh man, this person right here did this. You know what I mean? Majority of the black folks, they ain't really tripping. You know why they ain't tripping? Because somebody in their family is in the penitentiary or out the penitentiary or whatever. And then some of these people didn't make the mistake. Some of them got caught up on just hateism, you know what I mean, with the police doing different things, you know what I'm saying? But they still a felon. They still got the X on their back. But as people, we don't give a second chance. They think God need to stop redemption at them. And people tell me, well, you know, I said, so he stopped it at you? He didn't stop it. I don't get a shot at it. What you mean? Yeah, I said, I can't tell. You know what I'm saying? So that's why most people just, and a lot of people just hate, just want to see you do bad anyway. Oh, you ain't gonna do no good. You know what I mean? But they can't put that on me. And I've been so many places, did so many things. You know what I'm saying? And then hey, they don't even know if I don't mention it back up again. They don't even know I mentioned the penitentiary. And then when I talk about it in the book or the DVD or different things, they don't even know I mentioned the penitentiary. I've been out so long, and then that's my point. I made that mistake. I've been out calling 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Close to 40 years.
Hmm.
So, you know, they do a background check on me, ain't nothing there. It's there, but it ain't there because it will only go back so far. You know,
Right.
time I to go ahead. Yeah, so that's where that man. They just, you know what I mean? The people just hate, period.
Well, the other good thing about Illinois too is a lot of the non-violent drug offenses got expunged recently,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously disproportionately affected black men in particular, which I know is a huge win for the residents of the state of Illinois. But as you see these type of changes happening, what do you see? Because of course there's so much uh, promoted of the violence in Chicago, but when you see some of these second chances, some of these opportunities, what change or things do you see that are happening in the community that maybe didn't happen when everybody was getting locked up all the time?
Well, one thing, most of the people that's getting locked up and coming home got to change their heart, families, you know what I'm saying? And then you see, it's a different when you're in jail. You come home, your kids got kids. You know what I mean? Some of them, your kids got kids. You were like, oh, hell no, I can't do this no more. You know what I mean? Papa, I'm like, oh, man, where you going, Papa? Then you just like, oh, I got to do something better. You know what I'm saying? I got to do something better because this little boy, this little girl, you know, wherever I go, they you know what I mean, they on my heel back and forth. I'm like, where you going? Where you going? What you doing? Let's go over here. He was like, if I want to go over here and do this, I can't do that with them. You know what I mean? And I want to see them. You know, it's just your mindset change when you get out. You could then I'm thinking we conditioned to do bogus stuff, wrong stuff. But sometimes when you go to the penitentiary, and I ain't saying good because I don't never want to go back again. They can't melt me and pull me back in one of them. You know what I mean? But my thing is, you get there, it don't correct nothing, but you correct yourself. You know what I'm saying? You be like, this ain't that no more. Everything have changed. You get out like one of my friends told me I was that guy told me, I said, man, what's wrong, man? He said, man, when I left, James Brown was on top. Now I don't know who these, you know what I'm saying? He said, when I left, he said, I don't know none of these people, man. Who was these? I said, man, you been going on? He said, yeah. So your mind just changed. You know, you adapt to what's going on. Like, this ain't nothing. I gotta catch back up. You gotta catch back up. And
Right.
that's what it is. You know what I mean? You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? And you
Hmm.
don't want to the point where you gotta go back again, keep going back again. I'm gonna tell you when I was there, I told the one of the lieutenants there back and forth. I was like, man, what's up, man? Yeah, you'll be back, noon. I said, so let me explain this to you. You know that G.I. Joe Big Wheel your son got? He'll never get another one waiting on me. You know what I mean? I guarantee that. You see that the new shoes you got your wife and all up? She'll never get none waiting on me. You know, you basically it's like when I was in there, it was like $36,000 a year for an individual. It's probably more now. Each individual, they got $36,000 off for the government, for the state. So y'all never get another one with me. So you know what I mean? That's my motto. You know what I mean? I tell everybody else that ain't nothing there, man. You know what I mean? That 36,000, I'm gonna make it the right, you know, the old fashioned way, Smith and Bonnie. I'm gonna earn it. They can't get it off me like that. So you know,
Yeah.
that's why I'm at with that.
I think as time has gone on, people are starting to realize the prison industrial complex and how lucrative it is to incarcerate people
It
with,
is. That's my book about.
yeah. And it's beyond that, it's not it is indentured servitude because they're paying people less than $1 an hour to make furniture, to do all kinds of stuff. Because I remember the first time I went to a prison and I saw that, and the guy that was, thankfully I wasn't there living, I was visiting, but the guy told us, he was like, yeah, most of this furniture you'll see, it'll be in a store. You won't know this is where it's from, but this is where it's coming from. And the dudes at the time, I think were making like 60 some cents an hour.
An
Making,
hour. And so guys like say you ain't got no family members giving you no money, right? For put on your books. You get it once a month, right? You get some money once a month. And once a month that you get is called state pay. It was $15 a month when I was there. So $15 a month. And the good thing, if you don't got nobody seeing you not putting on your books and looking out for you, you done. You
right,
burn up. Unless you're a good saver, mines, you know what I mean, you good. You gotta go get them three meals in the cart. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what $15 an hour.
hmm,
$15. And if you did a little recreation, you might be bumped up to $20. That's all I heard. That's all I saw.
right.
So every month you get $15, $20. You know what I mean? That ain't me. That's for the birds.